So this isn't a thing he has in canon, or, well, maybe he might have had it in the past, but while I was doing some research about his entire look, I came across some pictures of a plague doctor's cane, or a staff in some cultures, and I thought, I want to make that, because, you know, I thought it would add to his dramatic appearance, and we know that Julian is all about that drama, so I'm just gonna make that. So here I have a couple skewers. I just cut off the pointy tips already using a wire cutter, and I have some leftover epoxy that's still kind of soft and still sculptable that is left over from the boots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make one real quick here. So I had to cut this off in between, but here I have already joined the staff and I'm pretty much just wrapping a layer of tissue paper on top of it, and then I'm just kind of gluing it into place to give it texture and to mask the fact that I joined two sticks together. You'd be surprised at how difficult attaching two skewers together is. 'Cause I have gone through a lot of methods and it still looks like crap. Hopefully it'll look better once I finish. Up a nice dark brown color, and I'm just gonna paint the rest of the staff. I forgot to talk about painting the top. Oh well. Finally, since the staff looks a little bit too clean, I'm gonna be dry brushing the topper with some black. Here you can see a very clear difference in dry brushing and not doing it. It looks a whole lot better. So now that I've sprayed his face with a couple layers of Mr. Super Clear, I'm going to be going in and giving him his face up. Let's hope this doesn't destroy everything. Honestly, there isn't much to do with the actual initial sketch stage because there really isn't much to it. It's a lot simpler when you're doing a dude and not a chick with a lot of makeup. Although I will say he has some killer contour, and that's literally one of the only reasons why I'm doing this. Speaking of contouring, let's get to the shading now. I apologize that a lot of this is off camera. I am really not used to painting male faces, so I'm trying to do my best while also trying to show you what's going on. I think this is as much opacity I'm going to be getting from these pencils for his eyes, so let's move on to his other features. I did some touch-ups off camera. I'd say it looks decent. I mean, like I said, I suck at doing male repaints, but, you know, with hair, I'm pretty sure he's gonna look a lot better. I did a few more touch-ups. I don't know how much of it was caught on camera. Like I said, this is a very difficult face-up for me, but I think I have a little bit more of an accurate look for him. I think looking at him from the side is a lot easier to tell how well I did, and I mean, I like it better than how I started. I darkened his whole eyeshadow situation. I gave him a whole lot of contouring. I turned up the corners of his mouth, sort of fighting against the original mold of the doll to give him that signature smirk type of look. And honestly, I feel like the invisible side of his face is a lot better than the actual visible one, but I guess the visible one will eventually start to grow on me. I'm just gonna do a couple more touch-ups before I seal the deal. Oh yeah, that is much better. Here he is after the sealant. Unfortunately, it was a bit too cold outside, and the sealant dried glossy instead of matte. Now, I do have a way to fix this, but I need to wait until the weather gets warmer, and unfortunately, I don't have time to do that. So, I'll just fix that in the future, and I'm just gonna have to deal with this for now. I am at the stage that I believe makes or breaks the doll, which is the hair. And unfortunately, I don't really feel comfortable doing it in front of the camera. I have done it in the past before, but those were with a lot more simple hairstyles. This one is a lot more detailed in my opinion, and it uses a lot of different hair textures. So I'm just going to talk about what I'm going to do and then do it off camera. Unfortunately, that's just gonna be the case. I really don't want to mess this up. So I already went ahead and made the wefts that I'm gonna be using. I made 3 different kinds and used 4 different kinds of yarn. Here I have the lighter colors, and then here I have the darker colors, and this one's just a mix of the two. And I'm gonna be sort of layering them and using them all differently so that I can get that really 3-dimensional look to his hair. I used a similar technique with Giovanni where I used 4 different colors of yarn, I believe 3 or 4, but I had all of the wefts containing all of the yarn. Each of the wefts have a different mix of yarn, so I'm gonna see how well this works out, and you guys will see it in just a second. And now he's done. So maybe this hairstyle was something a little bit too ambitious for someone like me to attempt, but I did my best, and it looks a lot better than the first attempt that I tried to film. So yeah, I'll put a little screenshot of that somewhere on there so you can see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it looks a lot better than that. I also put a lot more importance on the hairstyle looking better from this angle than any other angle, because that's how he's normally seen in the game. Also, because of his hair, putting on his mask is a lot more tedious. So, yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very long video. Please let me know if you enjoyed seeing every step or if you thought it was redundant, if you have any suggestions. This format of video was really experimental for me, so I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. And also, please, please, please remember to check out all of the videos made by everybody else in this collab. They are amazing, and they are what made this collab possible. All of their videos will be in the description below. I am pretty sure there is also a playlist, so if you want to watch all these videos at once, or well, all these videos in a row at least, please check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this collab, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!